Thanks everyone for coming. So we're gonna have a workshop on building and shipping Android automotive apps from codes to car in 90 minutes. So for those who didn't see, we have a mini outside, and I guess the end goal of this workshop is to showcase you that it is possible, that you can actually develop apps and actually see them live in a vehicle. So my name is Nuno Palma. I'm the AppTech team lead at Appning by Florian, and I'm today here with Stefan and Florian.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm from BMW, basically responsible for all the third-party apps like Spotify, Disney Plus in the car.
Hello, everyone. I'm Stefan. I'm an Android developer at Appning by Florian. I work in close proximity with Nuno on the app technology projects.
Perfect. And just a quick introduction on Florian for those of you who don't know, or for those of you that didn't attend the talk that we had about 1 hour and a half ago. Appning started at the end of 2019 as a joint venture between Florian and Aptoid. Aptoid joined in with their expertise in white label app store solutions for Android, and Florian with their Android and automotive knowledge. And we focus very heavily on providing a stable ecosystem for app developers, and we work alongside OEMs like BMW with Florian here.
Yeah, I think everyone knows BMW and Mini, so they're well-established brands. But I can tell you why I'm here today. So basically, our infotainment head unit runs Android. And in this workshop, we really want to show you how easy it is to bring Android apps to the car. And that's the goal of the workshop today.
Okay, so the goals of this session is for you to see what it takes to build Android apps for cars. How do you... No, next. We will provide you with boilerplate apps, sample apps, which implement the POI template and many other features. Or you can do it yourself and go your own path. The ultimate goal is for you to see how it is to build and to deploy, upload, and run the car on a mini device or any OEM that's happening, and BMW provide in this case. Before we go any further, please check out the links represented in these QR codes. If the link is broken, please tell us, because we'll get to fixing this as soon as possible.
So feel free to take a photo, scan the QR code, and get the URL. Please do let us know if it's not working. One of the QR codes on the previous presentation was broken, so let's see if these ones are properly working. So before deep diving, let's just have a quick outline on what you'll actually find on the repository. So once you clone it, you'll have access to 4 different sample applications. So the goal of this workshop is not for you to get out of here in 90 minutes and be proficient in all of these subjects. The goal is to actually showcase that it's possible, that you can actually develop applications for automotive. Unlike on the mobile world, you can just upload your application onto your phone through USB and ADB and test it. On automotive, it's a bit more complex, but we want to show you that it's actually possible. So we're going to be covering 4 sample applications. One that's video while driving, a new feature that was enabled in Android Automotive 14. We're going to also be covering push notifications from Covisa. So it's one of the big gaps that developers usually feel when migrating from a gas-based system into a AAOS-based system. In our ecosystems, there's no Google services, and this means that there's no cloud messaging, so no push notifications. Then we'll have some templated applications that leverage the template hosts. So in this case, it will be a point of interest application. And then another big topic for developers, which is which vehicle properties can we actually access on the car. you'll have the ability to actually build one of these, and if you want to, you can run it on Mini and see which vehicle properties are actually available and which ones are not. But again, this is just some boilerplate apps, so if you already have something in mind or something that you would like to see, you can just choose the do-it-yourself path. We're going to be here to actually support you. Even if you just want to see a Hello World or Hello Car in the Mini, that's also fine. And the goal is really to just show you that it's possible and to motivate you into coming into this new ecosystem.
Yeah, like one of the last goals of we had also some hack sessions. And in one of the last hack sessions, we were able to run Doom in the car. So this was also like one test case, and it was quite easily done. Yeah, so you can really get creative and also yeah, bring your own ideas and your own apps, and then we can test it later in the Mini.
Perfect. So the first sample app that you'll be able to see is one that implements the audio while driving feature. So typically for the automotive use case, video applications, they are not necessarily optimized for driving. Obviously, we don't want a driver to actually be distracted. He shouldn't be looking at a YouTube video while driving at 100 miles per hour. So this new feature actually enables the OEMs to optimize the app's UI and UX. So the video stops, but the audio can continue in an optimized way. And in the sample app, you'll be able to actually customize this. So if you have a funny video of your cat, you can actually get it running on Mini. There's some additional things that you can also customize, like the metadata that actually shows up on the OEM's optimized screen. In this one in specific, you'll be able to test it on Appning's emulator. Unfortunately, we'll not be able to turn on Mini, so you'll not actually be able to see UX restrictions in place. We cannot move the car, unfortunately. Then another one, so this is the push notifications from Covisa. It's a pretty straightforward sample application. You can define the title of your notification, the description, eventually some payload. You can send notifications straight from the application, or you can actually generate a curl and send notifications from somewhere else. Literally, you could grab the curl, run it on a different computer, and see that the notification actually appears on your emulator. And that's, I think, the most important part, because just clicking on a button and seeing a notification, okay, that works, but that doesn't really represent a real-world use case.
Okay, so next we have the the templated app. In this case, it's a POI template. As you can see, the POI template apps include a map with locations that the user can explore, and you will be able to customize this very easily. To implement templated apps, it's usually very simple, and the structure is very easy to change. And finally, as Nuno has mentioned, we have the vehicle properties sample app, which will show you how to access and what properties, vehicle properties you can access. These samples apps were tested on the latest version of Android, with the latest version of Android Studio on our Appning AAOS emulator running Android 14. And Python 3 could be required for some of the features, which Nuno forgot to mention that in the push notifications, it's possible to send push notifications via curl, which require, in this case, Python 3. If you usually it's installed in your PC. Also, once you build your apps, please don't forget to change your package name, otherwise it will not work to upload the app. Now let's get you started also with the emulator. This QR code will lead you to the emulator documentation, and So to install the emulator, basically you need to go to SDK Manager and add the emulator to the update sites. Next, you need to download the specific versions you want to use. In this case, for this workshop, it should be Android 14. And then finally create the actual device. Feel free to use the device configuration happening by Forvia, as it will be the device configuration that's most fit for the Appning emulator image. And if everything goes well, you'll see this animation. Okay, nice. So it's time to build your app. If you have any questions about this part.
I mean, how we're going to do it basically. So you have a few seconds, I think, to brainstorm like what you actually want to do. And then we also go around and really help you with the setup. So we help you with the steps to install the emulator. We also help you to find, or get creative, find some ideas. And we'll be basically heading around and supporting you. Yeah, because these are quick steps, a lot of QR codes to scan. But we'll be around basically, yeah, and then kick it off.
Yeah, that's it. Let's get started. Let's get some applications on the Mini.